that sound working now? Let me know if that's working now. I guess my microphone was turned off in my settings. Don't really know why. All right, 19 feet, 8 inches. Hold your line, hold your line. Oof. Need just a little bit more on the read. Ned, let me know if that sound's working now, please. I think I had my microphone turned off and didn't realize it. All right, 321. Got a little bit of trouble up there, but nothing major. I think the sound should be working now. I don't think the... Make sure my GSPro sound is working. I don't think it's working right now either. So let's see if we can get it working. Yep, there it goes. All right, perfect. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you, brother. All right. See if we can get us one up here close to the green and give us another big bird putt. That's much better. Why does it keep doing that on this course? I mean, I'll take it, it's in the fairway, but I'm really confused why it keeps jabbing into the ground and then just stopping. So Ryan, it reads everything off of ball speed on putts. And so on the actual game, you aim where you want the ball to go. The launch monitor that you see right here can read anything that goes to the right or left of your target line. And so it reads everything based off of that. And so anything that you hit offline, it'll start that way on the game, just the same as it does regular shots. And the ball speed will depend on how hard the ball is hit on a green and how far it will go. And so there's like a little chart based on the speed of the greens that for every 0.1 ball speed, it has the ball to travel so far on a green. All right, 27 yards. Wow, Brandon. All right. I didn't feel like I hit that one 40 yards, but okay. All right, out of the rough, going left. So you'll see I'm kind of aiming more to the right here. So if I hit this off to the right of the center of this, so basically there's a center line, and if I aim it off to the right of that, then the ball will start right on the screen, as you'll see here in a second. 11 yards. Come on, ball. Oof. All right, we'll take a par. Wasn't an ideal approach shot right there, but we'll take it. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. It feels like as soon as it hits the ground, it's just stopping and like as if it was landing in just a big sopping wet section of grass. Not really sure why it's doing that. Because everything conditions-wise is normal, but it's all right. That was hit better. Still closed the club face a little bit, so if it sits, doesn't get into the tall rough, we'll be all right. Sit. All right, we're in regular rough. We can try to get a 3-wood on it and see if we can get one to the green, run one up there. Just got to get that club face from shutting down a little bit there. All right, up one, half to the right. Let's see if we can just hit a normal 3-wood here. Oh, I left it wide open. Damn, Brandon. That was awful. Give me a shot. Get me lucky. Nope. No luck. Heck on it. All right, 64 yards. I doubt we're going to be able to hit it up and over that tree. Looks like that tree's pretty tall, but we can always give it a shot here. Luckily, we're on a small little uphill slope. All right. Get on the green. Nope, fairways are set to normal. Yeah, that was, you're exactly right. It was no fairways on the, or no carts on the fairways. That's like, it just finished with a rainstorm. All right. Hit it soft. Yeah, Stagmire, there was a couple that, if you didn't see them, that literally just hit the ground and just stopped with no bounce, no nothing. There's been like 3 of them, 2 on the green and 1 on a fairway. So, all right, see if we can make a putt and get out of here with a par after a bad second shot there. All right, 10 feet, 1 inch. All right, we'll take that. Got to stop pulling the driver. That's what we got to do. All right, got plenty of room in this fairway to hit it, as long as I'm not scared of it. That's what we're looking for. Much better. Much more solid all the way through impact. All right, 144, up 3, so it's going to play closer to about 150. Got a slight little downhill lie. Let's see if we can carry this like 145, 146 and get it there. Hit that so bad. Ugh. All right, 19. Let's not blast this one 40 yards this time. Got 8 yards to the front edge. See if we can kind of carry it a little shorter and just run it up there. 8 yards to the front edge. Left side hill lie. Get in the circle. All right, 6 feet, 7 feet. Yeah, I did it again. That one was on the second hop, though, it looked like. wasn't watching the screen when it happened, so it's hard for me to tell. All right, 7 feet. All right. Well, we're making a lot of pars, which is not ever a bad thing. We could just stay away from doubles. All right, see if we can hit another good drive here like the last hole. Maybe straighten it up just a hair. That is what we're looking for. That's what we've been doing. Good to do it on a par 5 too. All right, 250, gonna play 257 here. Got a little helping wind. Really, I just want to blast a 4-iron up there and see if we can get lucky and have it run out. I don't think we're gonna get this there, but we'll see. I pushed it just a little bit, but it won't be a bad place to chip from. All right, 35.5. Up a few, so it's going to play closer to 40. A little uphill slope. Let's see how the green's running on us. A little right to left. All right, see if we can get this started a little left here. Run. I thought 30 was going to be the number, and I think it was going to be right close to it, and I just missed it a hair short. I do need a 7-wood. To be honest with you, though, I mean, I don't have room for one, because if I put a 7-wood in my bag and it carries at 240, I mean, I guess I do, but the problem is I carry my 5-iron 215 to 220, and if I put a 7-wood in there for 240, then I have a big gap in there. So it's like I have a gap between my 3-wood. It's just not very often that I'm trying to carry a ball 250 really, unless I'm just trying to lay up into on a fairway. All right, 14 feet. I don't know if this is going to break that much since it's going uphill. I got to hit a little more ball speed. We're just going to leave it. All right, 14 feet. Nope, I hit it with way too much speed. No, pushed it 0.2, had too much break in it, a little more speed than I wanted, but it's another par. You got any 7-woods you can send me there, Bandstagger? Got any extra laying around the garage? Paul, I went back to hitting a fade, by the way. Getting away from my draw and just trying to hit a fade and just living with it. And sometimes I do that. Daggone it. If I can keep from doing that, I'm all right. 166 down to out of the rough, deep rough. It's gonna play like 190. All right, see if we can just get a good little 190 club on this and Let it try to run up. That went absolutely nowhere. 136-yard carry. With a, well, I mean, I kind of hit a little thin and low, I guess. 14 launch angle is not going to be the best. All right, let's just get them down and make par. Up 4, 2.5 left. Everything's going right on the green. 20 yards. Go. There we go. Well, we just need to make another birdie. Haven't made one since the big bird. 185 down a hair. See what the green looks like here. Swinging a lot better for sure. Definitely trying to get a little more shallow on the downswing, even with fading the ball, and just get a little more compact and try to, which I mean, I don't think I have ever been compact, but for me, more compact for me. All right. See if we can square one up here and carry it 175 on the number. Whoa, wind. Sit, 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 sit. Catch that soft spot. Keep rolling. All right, we'll take that. It'll be a putt. Just got to get those squared up. If we can get those squared up, Paul will be all right. Hoping to shit the bed in qualifying. I'm assuming you mean I'm hoping not to shit the bed. Or unless you're meaning it the opposite and you're saying you kind of hope you do so you don't have to play in the Sim Cup. All right, breaking the whole way. 29 feet. Oh, I blasted it. Why in the world did I do that? Talk about a brain fart. All right, 11 feet, 6 inches. We'll call it 12 feet. Hold it. Hit the hole. Hit the hole. Got lucky. I think that was right read, though. I missed it by 0.3, and it still caught the edge of the hole. So, all right. Need to make a couple more birdies here. You know, that's probably when you'll play your best, though. You're hoping you shit the bed, and then you end up playing good. All right. There we go. Keep cutting, ball. Keep cutting. Stay out of the bunker. That's all right. We'll take it. 160. Down and left. A little wind helping from left to right, so that'll kind of help that left side hill lie. So really, I think if we just hit a solid 9-iron, maybe a little 3/4. We'll be all right. That was awful. Got to get the right swing in there for a fade because I just leave it open sometimes. Daggone it. Instead of worrying about pulling it left, I just got to hit it solid. Get through it. All right, 23, up 2, right 1. That was a terrible chip. Terrible distance, terrible chip. Dang it. Only I was putting this good when I'm hitting greens instead of missing them all. Be in great shape. All right, up 3, so 22 feet. Dang it. All right, well, I guess now it's time I'm allowed to make a birdie. Better freaking make one on this hole. Fairways are definitely stuck on soft settings. All right, at least it's not me, but the greens also have been weird too, because when I hit a couple of approach shots, the ball literally didn't bounce. It did that weird little glitch where they just kind of stuck in the green. Cut. Damn it. Only I could hit driver straight. Maybe I can get lucky here and get one on the green. All right, no colliders through here. Looks like there's some over here. All right. 76. It's gonna play out of deep rough closer to like 90 to 95. And we're on an uphill, so it's going to be more like 100. Got to hit it low and 100. All right. That's 60 degree. Oh, sit. Spin. Get lucky. Why does it keep doing the total spin so much different than the backspin? So my backspin was 12,000. The total spin was 6437. I've noticed it started doing that in the last couple of days. Can anybody tell me? Because used to those two were very, very similar. And I don't know why they would be so far off, especially because I didn't have any spin excess on that. So there was no side spin to be able to affect that. So I don't understand why that difference is the way that it is now. Gonna start going left, then back right, then left again. All right, just got to hit it pretty much straight here. All right, 14 feet and 4 inches. See, I told you, if I make a bogey, I'm allowed to make a birdie, I guess. All right, 354. Oh, wow, hello. Let's see what we got here. All right, we can definitely carry it over that. See, I've never seen total spin actually calculate the difference there. I always saw it give you exactly what it was, like kind of like your raw and your game carry. How like your raw carry is just what your launch monitor sends the information to give you in a specific number that the ball would carry at the perfect conditions. And then carry game is what it is factored in after wind, elevation, your rough penalty, and all that stuff. So it's weird that it's doing it now on total spin, as if that's like the total spin on the game. Your backspin is like your raw backspin. I guess that's why I was confused, because I don't think I've ever seen it do that before. And of course I hit it to the biggest part of the pond for no reason. My driver's just all over the place right now. Total spin is what effectively the spin game is using. If you are in high rough, it will cut your backspin a half or so. That's what's going on there. I guess I just never noticed that they were different like on that before. I probably never really paid attention much either, but all right, got some colliders there, looks like. All right, just got to hit it high and hope for the best. Everything's leading right to left. All right, 50 yards there. See if we can carry it high and like 60 to 70 yards and just let the nose spin. All right, we'll take that. Luckily, we kept it out of the water. Well. All right, little 6-footer, 6.5-footer to end the round. See if we can make one here. Oh, I didn't give it enough. Oh, I knew it was going to break more than that too. I just had a feeling. Well, didn't make enough birdies to shoot low, but we'll take a little solid one under round. That number's got to get up. That number's definitely got to get up, but that's hard to get up whenever you're always hitting in the deep rough. So let's see. If you were coming out of the high rough, they don't want it to be able to stop quickly. No, I get that. I understand the concept of the spin penalty. I don't think I ever noticed that the total spin number was that much different than the backspin. I always thought they were very similar, to be honest, which is why it was always supposed to be on there, because your backspin and your total spin generally are different. I just never knew that they took your penalty on your spin from your lie and did the equation on the total spin and gave you what it actually comes out with. I always thought it was the same across the board, and then it just factored it in, and you could just look at the percentage. If it was 80% of 1,000, then you only got 800. So that's where I was kind of confused a little bit on the difference there, as to why it was showing such a different number. I just don't remember that number being that big in discrepancy. I always thought they were always very similar, and I didn't know that the game, once it calculated it, it took it off the total spin. So maybe I just didn't recognize that or realize it, which is a very, very big possibility. So anybody that came and watched, I greatly appreciate you. Do me a favor, go into the video, put a like on it, go into my page, and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Please and thank you. I would greatly appreciate you. And see if we can't shoot better in the next round. Appreciate you guys for coming by and watching. 102.38 total feet of putting. That's got to be more. Got to make more than that. Got to get this number up. That right there hurts, but oh well. Just got to drive the ball better, really. Appreciate you guys. See you in the next one.